see on this counter. And today we're gonna make a light lunch salad with arugula, green beans, baby yellow tomatoes, and sunchokes. Okay, so now we're gonna make a fresh farmer's market salad. And we're gonna make one today with arugula, green beans, and sunchokes. And we're gonna do it in a lemon vinaigrette. So we're gonna start by cooking the green beans, and we're just gonna cook them just a little bit. And only a handful because we're gonna chop them up. So you're gonna put them in boiling water for about a minute or two, depending on how crispy you like your green beans. And then you're gonna strain them and dunk them in ice cold water to shock them and stop the cooking. So in the meantime, we're gonna cook the sunchokes. You can eat them raw, you can eat them roasted, you can eat them sauteed, whatever you like, really. They're actually the root from a sunflower seed, from a sunflower plant. And they're also called Jerusalem artichokes. And their growing season is pretty short, it's about August to October. And they're really hard to find in conventional markets. I found these at the farmer's market and jumped on them because you just don't see them very often. So the way they taste is they have a taste of like a sweeter artichoke heart, and that's why they're called Jerusalem artichokes. But they're really delicious when they're cooked just till they're soft and brown, and then thrown in with the salad. They're going to be great. So the green beans look to be about done. I like mine crispy. And we're just going to strain the water, ice water. We're just going to keep them there until they're ready. So in the meantime, we're going to start by just peeling the skin off of our artichokes, or our sunchokes, excuse me. And you really don't even have to do this, but it just gives them a smoother consistency, and I don't really like the idea that the skin's been underground, so I like to peel them as much as possible because they're an odd shape. All right, so here we go. They're pretty much peeled as they're gonna get. And we're just gonna give them a rough chop, just so we can get them into pieces that are gonna brown and be soft on all sides. And then in the meantime, we're gonna put some butter into a saucepan. We're just gonna let that melt over medium heat because we don't want it to get too hot. We don't want them to burn on the outside and be hard on the inside. Really popular ingredient right now, especially in restaurants that focus on, seasonal, fresh, local ingredients. So we're gonna go ahead and start sauteing the sunchokes. So now the green beans are being shocked in the cold water. We're gonna cut these up. We want to cut them into little bite-sized pieces. We're going to do this while sunchokes cook. Don't forget to stir these around. And you can start to smell the artichoke kind of flavor coming out of them. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make the vinaigrette. Just keep giving those a stir. I'm going to get another little dish. So it's got all the zest off of it, which makes it a lot easier to squeeze. And we're just going to squeeze the juice from 1/2 of the lemon. Not a lot, just enough to get the flavor. And the next step in the vinaigrette is going to be the olive oil. I'm going to count to 3. And that's my olive oil. And then generally I like to do about half that of the vinegar. And then get a little salt and pepper, fresh black pepper, and the dressing. We're going to get our whisk, and we're just going to emulsify the dressing. And what this does is it makes the vinegar and the olive oil come together and get really kind of creamy almost. So there you go. Let's taste it. Perfect. Yummy. So the sunchokes are done. We're just gonna pour those right in here with the green beans. Pick up these pieces. Take them off the heat, let them cool down. We have our dressing. And now all we need is our arugula. But all you're gonna do is you're just gonna go through this arugula and really just pick the leaves off as they come. And arugula is a really nice lettuce. It has a nice peppery kind of flavor. And it goes really well with lemon and kind of earthy flavor that we're gonna get from the sunchokes. And then also the really green, sweet taste from the green beans. So it's gonna be a really delicious fall salad. And this has already been washed and it's organic anyways, so there's really nothing to worry about. Just go ahead and pour our green beans and our sunchokes in there. And then we're gonna dress it just slightly with the lemon vinaigrette. I'm gonna get my fork out. Voila, lunch is served. So with that said, I hope I've inspired you to do what the chefs do. Go to your local farmer's market, walk around, be surprised, get inspired, and come home and make something easy and delicious and seasonal. I hope I've convinced you that if I can do it, you can do it. So go out there and try something new.